WarsawJS.
Okay, so hi, my name is Piotr. I'm a full stack developer at BeSafe, and that is BeSafe with two E's. The one with a single E is a condom manufacturer. We work in car insurance. So, not so long ago, I started to use a lot of React at work, and my React skills have become a little bit rusty over the years. So I was unfamiliar with all the new stuff which came in React 16. So I had to learn or relearn a thing or two in order not to suck. Same goes for the TypeScript. So I decided to start a pet project. But instead of doing yet another to-do app, I went with something more interesting, the titular Videochat. So listen to this. They say that you can send audio and video between browsers without any servers handling the traffic. The technology is called WebRTC, and it's a browser API which does exactly that. So capturing and sending streams of data between browsers. There are some servers involved, but they are signaling servers to establish connections. There's ICE and STAN protocols, the whole shebang, you know. But that seemed a little bit too low-levelly for a casual such as myself. So enter Curento Media Server. And what is that? That's just another level on top of the WebRTC, which is supposed to make the job easier. So what it does, it covers the one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many teleconference features you all know and love from apps like Zoom or FaceTime. And it also applies on-the-fly codecs and introduces computer vision and augmented reality. That is still a lot to swallow, and I haven't even reached the front-end part. So fortunately, people at OpenVidu have made a library tailored just for my needs. So what is OpenVidu? OpenVidu adds yet another level of abstraction, so it should be super easy to work with. And in addition to all the goodies the Curento Media Server provides, it also brings platform support for iOS, Android, as well as browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and also front-end and back-end technology support, so React, Angular, Vue for the front-end, and Node and Java for the back-end. What it also does, it introduces predefined roles. So we know who's publisher, who's a subscriber, and we can moderate the teleconference thanks to the roles. Also, screen sharing, recording, and even filters. Okay, and in the graph to the right, you can see how the whole thing is designed from the architectural point of view. So we have OpenVidu browser on the front, it's a library, and also stuff in the back, which is OpenVidu server and Curento Media Server. Okay, so where to start? Well, OpenVidu has a pretty basic tutorial app. I did just that. I cloned the tutorial. I started the app. I started the backend from a Docker image provided by the authors. And what you see here, yep, it's a basic building block which contains the which contains the video container to display the video stream from the publisher. Okay, but as you can see, it's a class component written in JavaScript, and I wanted hooks and TypeScript. And pay attention, because this is the moment where I learned hooks and improved TypeScript. Bang. Okay, here you go. So refrain yourself from doing code review, because my perfectionist nature is very sensitive. We can talk about detrimental effects of perfectionism later. Okay, so what else is there to talk about? OpenVidu provides some solutions for the deployment. So unfortunately, the Docker image I already mentioned was working only on my local machine, so it wasn't even available for devices in my network. But it's very good for a quick proof of concept. So since I don't have the resources to deploy it on-prem, I went with the AWS path. What could go wrong? So the OpenVidu prepared a CloudFormation template, which deployed servers to AWS EC2. Sorry. And for those of you who do not know, CloudFormation is a thing that sets up a bunch of connected AWS services in one go. That's not me. Okay, nice. So my app works on my laptop, on my phone, everywhere. Good job, have a beer, enjoy the rest of your day. But then it hit me. Sweet baby Jesus, have I just left EC2 running unattended? So for those of you who do not know, having servers on EC2 can get pretty expensive pretty fast. In the end, it was the cost of the knowledge. So I know what you're thinking. Geez, just show us the app already. Okay, is it big enough? I don't know what about you guys, but I would scan this QR code and try it out what is behind it. Okay, so for the sake of the guys for the sake of the people on the internet, I will try to do my best and show that also in the browser over here. So we have the login screen, and please do not change the session name over here, because that's the only way of authentication for now and for the foreseeable future. So allow. I have no idea what that, oh yeah. Okie doke, which one is this? Okay, here. So what you can see here, and I don't need to see this anymore, is we can see the feed screen over here. We see the subscribers list on the bottom. We also see the controls to the top and chat messages to the bottom. So the features are also, I can choose the feed from the subscriber list. And yeah, that's all. I can write something. Okay, I can see you guys having fun, so I will leave it as is and go to the conclusions. So I like to call this a drop-in video chat. it does make it sound innovative and breakthrough. But is it though? I don't think so. What it does is that's not flattering, sir. Maybe, yeah. What it does, it's a simple proof of concept that video chat and teleconference features can be easily implemented and quickly thanks to the libraries like OpenVidu. So this concludes my talk. Thank you very much.
Wow. Video chat. One of my favorite topics, Piotr, video chat, one of my favorite topics. I love a Zoom call. I love Zoom calls. I love Zoom. I love everything video conferencing. I love it. I can't get enough. Is anyone else can't get enough of video calling and chats? You love it too? Oh my gosh. If you're like me, you know how funny this is. Does anyone have any questions?
A Q&A session will be held exclusively in the app.
Oh, wow. And he's good at promotion too. Hold on one second.
1, 2, 3. Okay. At the beginning, you mentioned with WebRTC, you don't need a server at all. But then when it comes to the solution with OpenVidu and the other library with the name starting with K, on the image you showed us there is a backend side. So at the end, you need some backend for it, right?
Yes, that's why I mentioned about the no need for the traffic handling servers only on the WebRTC slide. I'm guessing that features provided by Kurento and OpenVidu are so demanding that they do require some infrastructure in the backend. Unfortunately, I did not have much time to go into this, and so I recommend you to look at for the documentation of Kurento and OpenVidu. They have quality documentation over there, and probably there's a chance that they had already explained their reasoning behind having the necessity to spin up additional server for Kurento and OpenVidu.
There's a chance, you say?
Yeah, like something between 99% and
there's a pretty good chance.
And 1.
That's a pretty good chance.
That's a pretty good chance.
Okay,
that's a chance I'm willing to take.
I have another question for you.
Yeah, did you measure how many users create performance bottleneck? I mean, how many users can stream the video simultaneously and still enjoy the call?
I did not test it, but I've read on the OpenVidu forum, which is quality forum, I recommend, that EC2 has tiers of memory and computational tiers with the CPUs, and there's like some rule of thumb that the more subscribers you expect to have, the bigger the tier should be. And so initially that my tier was pretty huge, but I quickly downgraded it to the lowest possible, lowest available for me at the moment. And I reckoned it would be the cheapest. And have you experienced any lags? Because I think that's the most users I had in this app today.
Really? Lags.
That's a proof of concept, Barry. Give me a break.
No, I do a lot of video calling myself. I have like 5, 6, 7, 8 per day. So, I mean, this is very useful information. And I hope you all take advantage of this information that this man has offered. One more thing. We're going to end the question and answers right now. If you have more questions for Piotr, you can also approach him in the lobby. We're going to take a short break so you can stretch your legs and maybe have a little bit of refreshment out there and a little bit of chatting. And then we're going to come back here for a few lightning talks. Is that okay with everyone? Is that all right with everyone? All right. So thank you very much, Piotr. One more time.